Hello, Lent Madness global viewing public. Tim Schenck coming to you live from the Thayer Room at St. John's Episcopal Church in Hingham, Massachusetts. I am here with the Executive Director of Forward Movement, Scott Gunn, who apparently is not in, Africa, London, or in a random airport. Is that correct? Are you in the continental United States, Scott?
That's exactly right. Not only am I in the United States, but I'm at Forward Movement's global headquarters in Cincinnati, Ohio. How are you, Tim?
I'm doing pretty well. I think so many people, though, are really struggling. There are less than 3 days until the opening of Lent Madness on Ash Thursday, and I've gotten reports that people are having trouble sleeping. They're so excited. They're lighting candles, keeping vigil, not sleeping. They keep hitting refresh on the website. They've been planting purple flowers,
Right.
all sorts of things.
No, it's a serious problem. What I might suggest, by the way, is that in addition, of course, to studying their brackets and reading about the saints and so forth, they might have a cup of hot cocoa in their own purple Lent Madness mug.
Now, where might they be able to find something like that?
Oh, well, Tim, they would go to the Lentorium,
Hmm.
which is available online at www.lentmadness.org.
Got it. So two dots. Now, are there still saintly scorecards available? I know that Forward Movement printed about 10,000 of them.
No, we sold out about a week ago, and I know there's been some wailing and gnashing of teeth, but be not afraid, fear not. If you have an iPad or a Kindle, you can get it for your electronic device, and it's the full scorecard with all the content except there is of course no fold-out bracket when you buy the ebook. So what you'll need to do is visit our website and print out your own full-color bracket, and then just tape it right onto your iPad, and you'll have the same thing.
And that's great. And are there only, like 20 copies of that left? Or how does
No,
that
it's unlimited quantities.
really?
Every
Wow.
man, woman, and child on the planet who has an e-reader,
Hmm.
that would be a Nook reader, a Kindle, an iPad, something of that nature. Everyone could go and get a copy of the Saintly Scorecard, and everyone should do that, actually.
Well, that's amazing. Now, do you have any advice for, say someone is new to Lent Madness, or say someone has forgotten how to vote? Is there some way that they might get a refresher or learn how to do that?
No, well, first of all, that's a good point, and I think it's worth mentioning that there's only one way to vote in Lent Madness, and it doesn't involve any caucuses in a farm state.
Yep.
Doesn't involve any primaries in New England.
Okay.
It doesn't involve, well, it could involve, actually there are two ways to vote. The main one, of course, is to come to our website, www.lentmadness.org. But I believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, the Supreme Executive Committee will accept votes if they're written on $20 bills
Yep.
and mailed to us.
That is absolutely right. At
However, that aside, the main way to learn about Lent Madness is just yesterday, the Supreme Executive, just this morning, actually. Was it this morning? Yeah.
yeah, it was.
Just this morning, the Supreme Executive Committee, in our benevolence, posted Lent Madness Voting 101, how to vote in Lent Madness, and it's got instructions, it's got comments, and it's got a video. It's a classic, a timeless classic by Maple Anglican
Yes.
on how Lent Madness works, and everyone should watch that. It's great.
That's great. It is from 2013, completely relevant still, and we are still not accepting votes by carrier pigeon.
No, that's exactly right. I suppose if somebody wanted to write their vote on a Golden Halo flying disc and fling it to the Supreme Executive Committee, we might take a vote that way. But generally speaking, it's only online.
Okay, very good. Now, we have an exciting day coming up tomorrow.
Yes.
This is the Tuesday before Lent Madness begins. It is the day before Ash Wednesday. It is Shrove Tuesday or Mardi Gras, and it is also Lent evangelism day. That doesn't really have.
Yeah, it's a day for Lent Madness evangelism. The Supreme Executive Committee has not quite settled on a name for this yet, but basically the idea is this: if you have one, put on your Lent Madness T-shirt.
Nice.
And wear it around town all day. And tomorrow on Shrove Tuesday, Mardi Gras, invite people to Lent Madness. Tell them about it. Co-workers, friends, colleagues. If you're, I assume all of the viewers of this YouTube video are on social media. You should write on all your friends' Facebook walls and tweet them and really urge them to take part in Lent Madness. So it's a big day for that. And if you're not, if they're new to it, you could send them a link to the Lent Madness Voting 101 post, which would be a great introduction for them to Lent Madness.
Excellent. And now, if someone is actually hoarding saintly scorecards, could they down, say, a bus station or a subway station and just hand them out? Is that a good way to do it as well?
That would be great. Or, for that matter, maybe you have an old iPad that you don't need anymore. You could load the saintly scorecard on there and just give away your iPad to somebody to read the scorecard.
Good. So many ways to evangelize and spread the word about Lent Madness. You are all, ladies and gentlemen, and children and pets, you are all Lent Madness evangelists. And tomorrow is Mardi Madness, or whatever we're going to call it.
That's right. So there's tomorrow Lent Madness evangelism. We hope everybody will do that. And then, of course, there's Ash Wednesday, and that's really the one day a year when the Supreme Executive Committee gives it a rest and encourages people to actually go to church and be reminded of our mortality and enter into the holy part of Lent as opposed to the silly part of Lent. And then the very next day is Ash Thursday, so it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, well, this is, again, why people can't sleep.
Absolutely. Well, Tim, it's been great. I know I've got to get back to my preparations for Lent Madness, and you do too. And I'll see you around, perhaps outside wearing a Lent Madness t-shirt. And until then, happy Lent.
Happy Lent.